This is a presentation on return on investment by Cassandra Bass. Throughout this presentation, you will hear the definition of return on investment, the 5 levels of return on investment and how they apply, and finally, some evaluation models that use return on investment. Return on investment is critical in determining if a program is effective and efficient when implementing. For every dollar invested in instructional design, how many dollars were returned after the investment is recovered? This is the deciding question when determining a product's return on investment. According to Resser and Dempsey 2017, return on investment is the ultimate measure of accountability. ROI is an economic indicator that compares earnings, investments, and is expressed as a percentage. Return on investment is calculated by subtracting total dollar cost associated with the program from total dollar benefits. A return value greater than 0 indicates a positive return on investment. Level 1, reaction and planned action. Reaction and planned action are usually collected by an end of the course questionnaire. This is the questionnaire typically offered to participants at the end of all programs and trainings. This initial level evaluation is the most commonly used. This is where the program finds out, was it relevant to the participant's needs? Is the program important to the participant's success? Did the program provide participants with new information? Do participants intend to use what they learned from the program? And are participants willing to recommend the program to others? All 5 of these measures usually show a significant correlation with application. Level 2, learning data. Every program has a learning component. Acquiring new knowledge and skills is necessary to change behavior in order for a participant to apply what they have learned. Learning measurement takes place during the program through a variety of techniques such as tests, assessments, peer assessments, self-assessment, observations, reflective thinking, and documentation. This is when you find out, do your participants know what they are supposed to do and how to do it? And are they confident to apply their newly acquired knowledge and skills when they leave the training or program? Application and implementation data. This is when your professionals, they have their trainings, they have their curriculum, they know what they need to do, but how are they going to do it? How are they going to take that information and apply it to their classrooms? How are they going to take what you have taught them and turn it into a successful program? These are their barriers and enablers during this transfer process. You can't just provide someone with training and curriculum and then say, go. There has to be a crosswalk that helps them take what they've learned and figure out where it fits into their classroom. Level 4 is the business impact. This is where you're going to determine what the impact the business and the company or the organization had on your classroom, on your teachers, on your staff. What are the errors? What are the teachers' complaints? What is the requirements, and what do they need to do? Where can we take what they are saying and how can we make it better? What is the impact that it is having on your staff? Level 5 is the ultimate measure of the financial success of a program. ROI compares the monetary benefits to the cost of the program. To calculate this, there are 6 steps that are taken. Step 1, identify the improvements and impact measures. Step 2, isolate the amount of improvement to the program. Step 3, convert those improvements to monetary value. Step 4, total the fully loaded cost of the program. Step 5, identify the benefits linked to the program. And step 6, compare the monetary benefits to the cost in an ROI calculation. There are several models used to evaluate instructional design. One of the most popular is the Kirkpatrick training model. Level 1 is your reaction that evaluates how participants feel about the training. Level 2 is learning. This is where you measure the change in skills, knowledge, and attitude due to the training. Level 3 measures how the new knowledge is applied to everyday practice. Level 4 measures the change in outcomes since the training. And finally, Level 5 measures the return on investment. Alshma and Callahan, 2021. Peter Rossi created his own training model in the 1970s with some of his colleagues. The last phase in his model is the efficiency phase. The cost of the program is considered to determine the return of investment. This is when the instructional designers determine if a program should be continued or not. Peter Rossi claimed 4 things to be true as to why new programs fail. First, designing effective programs is difficult. Second, for a program to fail, there must have been a misunderstanding of the problem. Third is designing the wrong intervention. And finally, implementing a good intervention poorly. Brown, 2022. All of these factors can affect the return on investment. Begin with the end in mind. When designing instruction with return of investment in mind, it is best to begin with the end. This can be true in any situation, from class assignments to lesson planning to selecting new trainings and programs. Always begin with the outcome and end goal in mind. This will lead to clear, set goals, allowing the designer to work backwards to ensure that those goals are met.